Nearly 14.5 million Americans alive today have faced a diagnosis of cancer. Some of them have just been diagnosed or are going through treatment, while others no longer have active symptoms of cancer or are thought to be cured. No two people with cancer are alike, just as no two friends or family members are alike. Everyone has their own way of coping with cancer.
I've got to tell Jesus all my burdens, all my cares. I must tell Jesus all of my trials.
Hello, my name is Drew Gray with Rastaman Production. I'm here with Virginia, a good friend of mine, and I've known Virginia for now, what, 4 years? 4 years. 4 years, and you know, she's experiencing what most of us have experienced sometime in our life, and some people will. Let's introduce Virginia. Tell us something about yourself.
My name is Virginia L. Berry-Howlett. I was educated in East St. Louis. I went on to school to become a social worker, but more importantly, I'm a trained minister, pastor, confidant, friend, a mentor, life coach, and that's basically who I am. And my lifestyle has been to tell somebody about Jesus, to tell somebody how to get through the hard times, get through the tough times, to be there to comfort, to encourage. And this is basically what I do. And this is pretty much what this tape is going to be about, because I'm going through a crisis right now that has affected every family that I can think of. And my own family, personally, even with my mom. My mom went through a stage of cancer, a fast-growing cancer, and was gone in 30 days. So there are some things that I think we like to talk about, need to be discussed, that are not comfortable for most people. And I think that's one of the things that I kind of want to share. How I think one of the things that happened with me is in the process I've been able to put people at peace, put them at rest, and allow them to be able to ask me anything they want to ask me about cancer.
Now, before we talk about cancer, I would like to ask you a little bit about your childhood and how did that introduce you to be a social worker, if it has any impact?
I think my life as a social worker was God designed. I think even from childhood I've always known that I was a people person. Not only that, but I had the gift of help. So it's kind of been like a part of me. But when my mom became sick, when my mom, as a child, I would listen for my mom because she would have what we used to call nightmares. And I would go and kind of shake her gently and wake her up. So I learned how to listen for her. I learned how to listen in the night for every little sound. And it was just something that whereby I was moved to compassion when I saw anybody in trouble. But it was all about helping people. I was that little girl in the neighborhood that I call myself a little errand girl. So I was just always there. So I think it's just what God has designed for my life.
So would it be okay for me to say your vocation then is to serve? So not only as a child you learn to listen for your mom's ailment, but growing into adulthood you also learn to listen to for other people's ailment. Other people cry for help.
Yes.
That's good.
And I am down, and oh my my soul so weary.
Treatment plans will depend on the physician's expert opinion based on the diagnosed tumor or tumor types. There is no one-size-fits-all treatment for cancer. Treatment options include chemotherapy, surgery, radiation therapy, and more. And in some cases, a patient will require a combination to maximize the effectiveness of treatment.
You raise me